club. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his 3rd season now out of Alabama.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jones. Flushed out right. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Ezekiel Elliott with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So the new-look Jets ready to go on offense, and it is the veteran Aaron Rodgers at quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
But Cook getting the call there on 1st down as he works his way forward for a nice gain of 5. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 13 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw, it's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now Rodgers. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. That's caught left side by Hardman. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Marcus Jones, a return man. Jones breaking from the contact. And he returns this to the 22. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing Jones. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Still on his feet. Kendrick Bourne. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Jets 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for the Patriots.
Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And New York set to take the field. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. But you look at this Patriots defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Rodgers throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Rodgers again now. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 22-yard scamper. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Jones on first down. His throw incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones going deep here for Parker. He's got it at the 15. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking to throw. Jones. the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Stevenson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The extra point by Ryland up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The New York set to take the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Good coverage there holds them to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Patriots take over.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Rhamondre Stevenson.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point by Ryland up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Jones now. A final shot before break. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And late in the first half, it's the Broncos who are out on top. Russell Wilson has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Stephon Diggs, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And you can see there, it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. It's the rookie, Anthony Richardson, with 2 touchdown passes. We saw the vet with plenty left, Ezekiel Elliott, putting together a strong first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. No doubt making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought one of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Rodgers. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Oh, he bowls over him. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got it. Touchdown. Tyler Conklin. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Again, he'll drop to throw. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New York's offense back out there and set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's going to go down again. Deatrich Wise Jr. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because...
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Throwing Jones. Eluding the pressure right.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he stopped immediately there. And they're going to speed things up here. Stevenson gets it again on second down.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
At the 36-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Jones, off play action. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. The defense a little lax there. They give up 9 on 4th and 4. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Back to Stevenson on first down.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Mac Jones.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Patriots are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Ryland up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So out now come the Jets.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Now Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. Throw right side, going to be caught by Hardman. New England on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Try to lay one up deep. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's good for another Jets.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And again, it's Rodgers. This is caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. And now they're in the hurry-up. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance?
Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Zuerlein now for the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that should do it. He's got a first down, and the Patriots can run it out from here. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jets 28.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On play action, now Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.